Guys, we're back, and I'm here with the wonderful
Kirsten Griffin.
So we're currently at the Javits Center. So can you tell me a little bit about the event going on today?
So this is the Curve event. We are the biggest trade show organization representing lingerie, swimwear, and intimate apparel. So we have at this show over 150 brands from across the world, prominently from France, from Colombia, the UK, Italy. We have like a kind of a whole global mix of lingerie brands.
That's awesome. And what can we see today, or what can we look out for, or is there anything that you would suggest everyone to look out for?
Well, we have two new areas that we're super excited about. We have a area called the boudoir, and we have a burlesque performer. She's actually been on television. She's amazing, and she is modeling the latest trends in intimate apparel. In particular, she's modeling Chantel Thomas from Paris, which has just relaunched here. So this is kind of their big coming out.
What is your name? What do you do? What's your role here?
My role here, I am in charge of the visitor promotions, so I handle all the buyer experiences. And so the reason we created the boudoir actually is because we feel like a lot of specialty stores need content and they want interesting things to talk about, and we thought this is a new way of doing a kind of interactive fashion show. So we are encouraging actually the buyers to go into the boudoir while she's performing and take pictures and Instagram about it. It's been an amazing hit. And then my other project at the show that's been super popular is called the Lingerie Brief Salon. And this is an incubator program that we just started, and it's to help support emerging designers. So we gave them one little rack and asked them to show their 8 best pieces. And then we're trying to help cultivate them so eventually they'll have their own collection and brand.
Well, I can't help but think of a better place than, especially in New York City of all places. It's almost like, one of the biggest fashion capitals here. Thank you so much for joining us. And
Thank you.
One more question.
Yes.
What about production together with magic and couture? Like, how do you guys coexist in the same time and time slot?
Yeah, it's been a really good synergy. I mean, we haven't had the show at the Javits in over 2 years. And, the intimate apparel category was one of the few that actually had growth during the pandemic. So a lot of the ready-to-wear stores, especially coming from Coterie and Magic, are understanding they need to add this classification to their store because they're creating more lifestyle environments. And lingerie is the first thing you put on in the morning, and people are working from home too, so they want more lounge and casual clothes, and we're filling that void for everyone.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your Instagram or social media?
I said, it's Curve New York.
Perfect.
So,
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Hi guys, I'm Leah, and we're here back with Curve, and I'm here with the wonderful
Samantha.
So can you tell me a little bit about your role here today?
Absolutely. So we all kind of wear a lot of hats in our Curve family, but my main... Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
Follow me. So we can have the show behind you. Yeah, much better. Just this way.
Perfect.
Less confined space.
All right,
Yes.
so you guys all wear hats?
Yes, we all wear many hats in the Curve family, and I take care of the social media for Curve Expo, the lingerie show, and something exciting that we're doing this time around, which I collaborated on this idea with my team, is the boudoir, which I'm really excited for you guys to check out. So we have an incredible burlesque dancer named Pearls Daly, and she has been modeling different brands all weekend, and it's been super exciting for the show.
That's awesome. I feel like, the Curve aspect of it is definitely like inclusive, and I like that it's like, it kind of breaks down maybe like the taboo aspect, and of all places you're in New York City as well. Exactly. And kind of what has been like the most difficult challenge about putting this all together?
I think people are doing business a little bit differently, and people are trying to figure out, what is the future of their industry, what's the future of their store. Our biggest clients are, small specialty stores, and they've gone through a lot in the past couple of years, and we want to be there for them, and we want them to come out to the show, have some fun, have some time off, see their friends in the lingerie community, and just get back to business. So, that's probably the toughest part, is just kind of navigating what the future of trade shows looks like, what's the future of our industry. But luckily, Intimates has been incredible the past couple of years,
Oh yeah, and I love that it makes people feel confident and things like that. And I feel like this is definitely like everybody back here is super positive. What empowers you most as a woman?
Honestly, lingerie. I got into the lingerie industry about 5 years ago, and I never looked back. I think it's the most important thing that we wear, and I think it's the most powerful thing that we wear. And not to mention that the community itself, everyone is so kind, so helpful, and that's why this show is important, because we all get to be together and collaborate.
I love that. Thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, what's your social media?
Curve Expo.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hi guys, I'm Leah, and we're here back with Curve, and I'm here with...
Nikki from Long Island. I own La Femme Dangereuse boutique.
So tell me why you came here today, and also what inspires you.
Came here to do my shopping. I have to see all my brands and stay up on trends and all of that. And what inspires me? Ooh, lots. But yeah, Curve definitely inspires me because I come in here and I see all of these new designs, new colors, new laces, new textures, and definitely gets the gears going. I'm always thinking about what window displays I'm going to make with my new stuff, and I try to pair from one brand to another what's going to work well together.
Perfect. And so do you design your own materials and fabrics and clothes, or do you, resell?
So I used to design. That's actually how I got into this industry. But now mostly I do the buying and selling. But I do, when I have some free time, make some pieces as well. Like if we have a snow day, I make sure that I sit down and I make a kimono or something that I can sell instead of wasting a day doing nothing.
The day when we have the most sales.
Online. We go, my ladies are princesses. They never leave their houses. A single flake could fall and that's it. But we do generally do an email blast on a snow day and social media so that people can keep up with it and they shop online, and we do like a snow day discount, and I'll post something funny.
Smart at the Curve. Are you guys getting together as a group and group power? Because sometimes when you see some deals going together, I have a shop, you have a shop. Mm-hmm. I have 100,000, you have 100, so together we have like 200. So
Yeah,
more.
it definitely helps. It definitely helps to have the other boutiques on your side. I have a friend who owns a store upstate called Her Under Things, and she and I will text each other and be like, hey, do you have this in this size? Because we know that we can send it more quickly than a brand would send to us, and we don't have to meet the minimum. But for the most part, we all kind of carry different things and have different customer bases, so it makes it a little difficult. But my customer base, yes. Okay, so I am located on the North Shore of Long Island, what they call the Gold Coast. So yeah, we have a pretty well-off clientele. My ladies are very well versed on their bras. They know a good bra and they know a good fit. So I like an educated consumer because then they understand the price point, and I don't have to constantly explain why the bra costs as much as it costs. Go.
Folks who don't have physical presence and they don't have the expense of the rent, they sell online.
Well, it's a good question. It's hard to compete. It is.
Or is yours like a target audience, like a specific target?
It is because, it's bras. And the wonderful thing about bras is that fitting in person is so important.
Oh, yeah.
You can't do online what you can do in a store. Absolutely. And yes, and I'm always very honest. If something doesn't look good, I will tell you, no, we can do better. Because if you sell somebody a bra just to sell them a bra, they're not going to come back to you when it doesn't fit right or doesn't feel right. So you have to really, the honesty and building that trust with your clientele is really important.
I think one thing about this, especially with like clothes in general, right? But is that, like undergarments and lingerie and things like that are both like, it's sexy, but it's also confident. And so if you don't feel confident in it, and the difference between wearing it and not wearing it and something that looks good versus doesn't. So I always have so much respect for somebody who is an owner and who I ask their opinion for, and they give a brutally honest opinion, because in that way, your client trusts you a lot more. And so what kind of things do you like to sell, or do you guys have certain color palettes, or what can we see in the spring?
So we kind of carry a wide variety of colors. I try not to do anything too crazy and wild because, then you've invested in this piece and it might be a hit or a miss. We do obviously the nude and the black is the general bulk of it. But yeah, let's see, colors for spring that I've seen coming up, lots of purples. Yeah. Purples and blues mixed in. So I'm excited about that because those are also very sellable fashion colors. Okay. I try to stay away from crazy things like oranges or like a crazy hot pink. Those don't tend to do well.
About the marketing strategy, how do you get people to come to your store? What do you do events at the store?
Yep, that was actually exactly what I was going to say. So as far as marketing goes, we try to push the social media as much as I can. I do email blasts, and Events are a big thing. I actually just did an event. I partnered with these ladies who do Botox, and I had somebody come in that does wine tasting, and they do they do like low calorie, low sugar wine, like which my ladies love there. Yeah, exactly. It gives them different things that they can do when they come in. It's not just coming in for bras, which is good because it alleviates the pressure on me when they're over there doing something and one person is shopping. I can focus on that person.
Also, let's say I know many stores. What they do, they partner with the photographers, and they let them do photo shoots there. So when people see pretty models come and try to dress, so they stop by the window and look, and that stop the traffic, and there's more people coming to the store. So consistently you have some kind of like a fashion show and event.
I do that. At this last event, I actually had these adorable twins models, and I stuck them in my window, and I had them hold really still until somebody walked by, and I said, when someone walks by, give them a wink. And
great.
you had to see people were stopping in the parking lot. It was crazy because we have a bunch of restaurants around us. The event was in the evening, and it got people's attention.
Consistency is the key, because I see people do it once in a while, and they get little response and they stop. But if you do it like every Sunday, let's say people time, they get used to it, and it's like become like a.
I do one a month because I feel like I don't want to push my luck, you know. If I do it too often, then right, exactly, and bring in different vendors and different things, but yeah, the models are key, and I partner. One of my customers is actually a budding photographer. She's wonderful, Jen Katzman Photography, and we partnered on a shoot together, and we rented a space in the city, and we had a bunch of models come. I brought all my product, we styled it. It was great, and it's really good for social media to have my own pictures to post as opposed to just the vendors' images.
Well, speaking of social media, what is your social media so they can find you? Because I'm so interested.
Thank you. It's at The Dangerous Woman.
Ooh, I like that.
Singular, not plural, not women.
Thanks, guys, for joining us. Make sure to go check her out. Nice. Hi, guys. We're back, and I'm here with
Ellen Jacobson from Alila.
Beautiful. So she runs this beautiful boutique behind us right here. So can you tell me a little bit about your store?
Sure. I am a full figure, plus size, full support brand, and we cater to the plus size woman in America, in Europe, in Canada, Australia. Oh,
No, keep
You're
you
okay.
do it. Wait.
you're going to edit.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you tell a little bit what happens? We did an interview with you like 3 years ago before the COVID year at the curve, right? And what happened? What changed? How the business evolved over this time?
Sure. I think during COVID, what ended up happening is that people bought more product online,
Yeah.
and when in
Let's do these Instagram. I'll be back after the
what did she say?
ready.
Just what is it, to plug your Instagram, and then we'll be back.
Oh, you want me to plug my Instagram? Let me
Yes.
see what it says. Let me make sure it says what I think it says. It's because I don't do the. Oh yeah.
Just show them or tell them.
Okay. Yes, my Instagram is Alila Full Figure. You can come check us out. See some incredible before and after shots. That's what really helps people understand more about how our product fits.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.